Hey everybody, how's it going? It's AgentNemitz. Welcome back today to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do dunks, specifically contact dunks, flashy dunks, skill dunks, whatever you want to call it, whatever the game calls it. I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. It's fairly simple, and I'm going to be showing you how to do it. So first of all, before we do anything, I want to go ahead and send you right to the controls screen and show you what it says based on the controls. Now how you get there is you go to options and down to controls, and then in the shooting is where this will be. So just so you know where it's at, that is where it's at. So you scroll down and there's a whole dunk section. It's below the layups. So here you go, it walks you through everything. You want to know how to do a two-hand dunk, you hold right trigger and then you go ahead and you go towards the basket and you hold up on the right stick. That's how you can do a guaranteed two-hand dunk. Then a dominant or offhand dunk, so you can control which hand you dunk the ball with. Same thing, you have to have right trigger held going towards the basket, and then if you want your dominant hand, say your right hand dominant, or you just want your right hand, you pull the right stick to the right. Now I'm on Xbox, but it works the same way for PlayStation. It's called R3. You would pull that to the right, and you would have your right hand be used, and then vice versa. If you want your left hand to be used, you do the same thing. You hold right trigger R2, left stick towards the basket, and then you push it to the left, and that's how you do a left-handed dunk. So then a normal skill dunk, this is a skill dunk, you go ahead and you go towards. So a normal skill dunk, like I was saying, you hold right trigger and then go towards the basket with left stick, and then you flick up and then hold down with the right stick. It kind of gives you a little tutorial on that. You can see the button pushes. You flick up and then hold down, and you'll get the dunk meter to show up for that. That's a skill dunk. Right stick up and then hold it down. Now a rim hang, very similar. You just hold the left stick and you control you hold whenever you're going for that. To do a rim hang dunk, you do all the same things. Hold right trigger, go towards the basket, and then you hold the right stick, and you keep right trigger held, and that's how you continue to hang. You can control your swing with the left stick. You can control if you do a pull-up with the right stick. There's a lot of control. This is brand new this year, so rim hanging and controlling the rim hang, that's brand new. Then you have a rim hang skill dunk. So, of course, you know, to keep the rim hang, you hold right trigger. You gotta be careful, though. In NBA games, you can get called for hanging on the rim too long. So you don't want to do that too long. But to do a skill dunk, of course, you mesh the skill dunk and the rim hang together. You go ahead and you flick. You go right stick, you know, right trigger. You go towards the basket, and then you do hold down on the right stick. And that will be a skill dunk. Of course, the meter will show up. Hold right trigger to keep hanging. And then you have flashy dunks. A one-handed flashy dunk is when you have right trigger held, and you're going towards the basket, and you hold right stick down and then up. I don't know if you see it. You see it going like that? And so you hold it down to initiate, and then once he lifts off, you go up with the right stick, and that's how you initiate a flashy dunk. So on the gather, you're holding down. Once he lifts off, you go and you push up. So it's a little more complex than in years past, but that is how you do it. Move it down and then up on the right stick. And then a two-hand flashy dunk is very similar. Very similar. You hold right trigger and have your guy going towards the basket. Then you push right stick up. You hold it up. So you hold right stick up to initiate, release it, and push it up again, and that will be a flashy two-handed dunk. Now that's all the dunks that it has listed here. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of those in-game. Of course, it was going through all those with you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try and show you some of those in-game. Alright, so I went ahead and switched to blacktop so I could show you a little bit easier here. I can show you kind of how it works a little bit more. So if I go ahead and do the down and up, that's a two-hander, you know, just like they said. Got the old two-handed dunk going. Alright, so now I'm going to do up and then down. Ooh, yeah, get a little bit of a rim hang on that one. You see how it's pretty easy to go ahead. And, of course, with Giannis, he has contacts. You're not going to get all these crazy dunks unless you have dunk packages installed. You know, you can't get dunks unless you have dunk packages. So if you're using this for my career, you are going to have to get dunk packages and have good ratings and have the badges. I mean, Giannis here has like really good finishing badges, you know, and James Harden's not so good at defense. I go ahead and go for a flashy dunk real quick. Holy Moses. See what I mean? So if you go ahead and just work on it, practice makes perfect on all those things. I try and go for a flashy dunk. I can get it when I try to do it. If I go for, you know, the rim hang, I can get that. It just boils down to having practice, and then of course having someone who can actually perform the dunks you're trying to perform. If you're trying to like do stuff with, I don't know, someone who's Chris Paul or something like that, he's tiny, he's not really known for dunking, it's not gonna work. Or if you have a build that's not dunk worthy, it's not gonna get dunks, you know, it's not gonna happen. So I hope that makes sense and is understandable for you, or easy for you to understand. And getting dunks now, of course, contact dunks, again, posterizer is pretty much required for that. So if obviously Harden's not going to just go stand in the paint and wait for me to dunk on him like crazy, but if you have posterizer, it increases your chance of getting dunks. Fearless finisher increases your chance of getting dunks from further distance out, like the Michael Jordan free throw line dunk. And so I hope the explanation made sense, and I went through the controls. I know you could have went through the controls yourself as well, but it does boil down to just having the right things, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a rim hang. Oh, he didn't want to for too long. It must cancel you out of the animation here, but you get what I'm saying. So as far as dunks go, I hope that makes sense. I hope it was understandable. You could understand what I was talking about and what was going on. Now, I do want to know what you guys want for tutorials, so make sure you let me know with comments down below, and I will go ahead and see you all in the next one. So hope everybody has a great day. Take care. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye.